Right, Saye, who has been patiently waiting. So,
At this point, I have an entire game planned out for the next 5 minutes.
Every time I hear Saye's name, I just, for some reason, my mind just goes right to Saint Seiya.
Oh my.
Saint Saye.
Although I would like to mention, Galarian, that we are actually back on game time.
Okay.
Probably recording. As in, hint, hint, wink, wink. If you wouldn't mind muting yourself.
I'll shut up now.
Thank you.
Anyways, she's going to casually approach the door and look into it and see the status of this.
It appears to still be looking in the direction, in that same direction. Hello?
Yeah, she's going to go around and go here and see where it looks.
It seems to have remained unchanged at the moment. Are you just sort of intentionally are you being obvious in your movements, or are you being stealthy?
She's making obvious movements because she's disguised.
Ah, gotcha. In that case, when you were back at the other place, it sort of glanced to the side for a moment, and then continued looking.
And when she reaches this part, she makes a bit of a shock expression and gallops back to where she came from.
All right.
Only to slow down right here.
All right.
And this is where she's going to start going down this way. Just casually trotting.
All right, just making your way downtown.
Yep.
There's some excitement going.
Because I noticed this hasn't been explored here.
All right, step up into the next square, would you? Thank you. Just make your life slightly easier on me.
And before she goes down the stairs, she's going to check for traps.
Seems a wise thing to do. It appears the area is clear.
And she will just walk down. Goodbye, other me.
He, as you pass by, he does be like, "Hey, help me out here."
He doesn't even realize that I look exactly like him.
On his defense, panicked at the moment.
Oh, that's a thing, huh?
Please don't make me reveal it. Thank you. Please don't make me reveal diagonal.
No.
This appears to be, well, much to your surprise, broom closet. There appears to be a couple of brooms in here.
No brooms?
No, there's a couple of them.
Oh. Tempting.
The perfect weapon.
Unfortunately, it'd be out of character to take one.
I once invented
Be out of character.
that used a bladed broom as a weapon. Of course, in my mind, it was a weapon in every way.
Did they cover wars?
Yeah, no, they cleaned war. Apparently, they also rode like giant down the side of giant mechs or something.
Sheesh. All the rooms. Check this real quick.
Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I could have sworn I'd check for traps. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Excellent. You save against absolutely nothing, because there's nothing there.
Curse you, OC! There are so many empty rooms here.
But
That is kind of miffed.
that said, as a side note, the investigation check will essentially, the way I'm looking at it is about 3 of the large squares, as it were. That's the reach of an investigation check if you're just out in the.
Down 3 of the large squares, then she'll check the next 3.
Well, appears to be safe.
She crawls along the ground, checking every inch carefully as she moves.
Heck no, that'd be suspicious. Yeah, I was about to. Well,
Oh wait, hold on. Sorry.
I was about to say, there's a lot of this room, and you haven't revealed half of it. And there's really nothing in that one either. Oh wait, no, there is something in that one.
Yes. As you step in, you see what appears to be a bit of an older, somewhat feeble reindeer in the corner. He appears to be similarly outfitted, or he seems to be outfitted in a similar manner to the other you've come across. But the only thing he's shipping is maybe a watermelon. And as you walk, he sort of looks up at you and kind of waves like a hi.
She waves back and asks, "Do you hear the commotion downstairs?"
Come again?
I'm going to guess no.
Do you hear the commotion downstairs?
Oh, did they come already?
Seems so.
Oh, well, that's good. I hope they're dead. Are they dead?
Want me to go check?
Yeah, be good. Goodness knows, sisters wouldn't be happy if they
That's true.
The old man cut off from me.
She immediately turns around and heads out of the room.
All right.
As she passes here, glancing down that room. She's not going to enter it. She's going to glance down.
All right. Or okay, that's rude. That Rainier's just sitting there.
And she's going to keep going away. And then she'll stop.
And that was the room Vixen was in.
Now she's going to roll for stealth so she can tiptoe back and look into that room. Because she knows now that deer's hearing is pretty awful.
All right. You are stealthed. All right. Roll me a wisdom save, would you? No, intelligence save.
Thank you. I would rather intelligence.
You are cursed with the spooky skeleton here.
As you step in, a jinx of pain flashes through the room, but it does nothing. It kind of tickles. In fact, it feels kind of nice. Your mood feels slightly up. You regain 1 hit point.
Well then.
I guess that's how it works now.
Yeah,
I mean,
if you don't send the skeleton to 5 other people, then he'll spook you.
It's a chain trap.
but again, this appears to be another room. Although empty rooms, you notice that they all appear to have used to have something in them. Like each of these rooms had a purpose, but at some point they were all cleared out. Except for, the few previous rooms back there.
And of course, she's going to continue. And is this a passage or? Okay.
Yes, it appears to be. Oops, I zoomed the wrong direction. There we go. It appears to be a table that's built into the wall. Perhaps at some point this was like some little workstation or something like that, which doesn't make a lot of sense given its location, but what it was. All right, and 2.
She'll worry about that later, and she's gonna go here and check for traps up ahead.
All right. The coast appears to be clear.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, he said appears.
It's true, I did.
You talk like somebody who works at a hospital. You have to use very non-specific language when you're telling people them.
Now, looking to the left, she notices the thing. I'm just going to call it the thing from here on out.
It's probably a very appropriate term.
The blue thing.
What's its current status?
It has remained unchanged.
Oh, that thing. Just very anticipatory.
And down here would be looks like a wonderful cell. I'm guessing those two are also.
Just
And those. Wait. He didn't reveal that one.
These all appear to have once been rooms, which makes a little more sense. Granted, very small rooms all the same. And this appears just to be an alcove of some kind. No real specific purpose. Just more of it exists as a result of the wall and this wall being here.
No, she doesn't look happy. Because she just cornered herself.
Well, would you like a moment to think about what you're going to do?
Yes.
Excellent. Let's go back to the bottom floor. So, Baiguang, how you feeling?
I'm feeling about half as healthy as I did when we first walked in.
Should have brought that
Staff of healing?
staff of healing.
Oh, well.
Just means I gotta use more of that staff of charming.
Insight 2020, as they say. Alright, so where are you guys headed?
Well, do we want to look for stairs or go back up from the outside?
Let's fly to the castle.
Alright, so Corban, you're flying upstairs?
Mhm.
Alright, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm going to send Sai Hong back up with him, but otherwise, Bai Guang figures we might as well maintain the groups we had before.
I'm an idiot.
Are you?
Yes.
In what way?
Disarming traps. I have the arcane knowledge.
Indeed. Alright, so, Corey, you went upstairs. We'll get to you in a second. And the three of you downstairs. Where are you headed? Where are you going? What are you doing?
There's one very prominent direction from here that we haven't yet. And a tiny bit of it needs to be revealed, although I'm trying to keep Amber.
Oh, right, yes. That's good. Fix that problem, shall we? Go to here. Zen.
Let's see.
All right.
I guess Amber can catch up whenever she feels up to it.
Okay, who went into the room first? Bagwong or Dandy?
Dandy, it's probably smart that Dandy goes first.
Yeah, Bagong will hang back a little bit.
Bagwong, move back a space. Dandy, move to where Bagwong is.
But really, Unseen is at the very front.
Give me that save.
Yes, as you step in, and from above, bear traps in miniature, mind you, but they are there.
They're going for the ears.
Oh no, not my big floppy ears.
That is 16 versus
What?
16 versus your armor.
I got
class.
my shield up and it wouldn't hit anyway.
So traps from clattering down and land
I
about.
swatted aside.
Yes, they tried, but they failed.
It smacks Spygwong in the face.
Yes.
Oh no.
All right, let me get some revelatory information on here, shall we?
Revelatory?
Yes, revelatory.
Alright then.
Do-do. Do-do-do.
Do-do-do-do.
I guess I'll go ahead and polygon this.
So is that a pressure sensitive area on the floor?
It's been sprung.
Was it though?
Yes.
Bagwong is going to fly for the time being.
And Dandy, as you step into the room,
More combat.
Oh, I'll move back to where I was then.
Pizza, you there?
Nani?
Pizza?
Apparently not.
Okay, then.
Like I said, she goes off to do important things and then in at the moment.
Yes. We will get to you in a moment as you step into the thugs down, looking quite eager and excited.
He rolls his eyes.
In which case,
It's
I
like
guess
not
Bagwong-
this.
I
Not
guess
this
Bagwong's not
again.
flying yet. If combat is going to start soon.
What?
Oh, I was saying earlier that if those are pressure traps, Bagwong is going to fly for the time being, but if combat's a he's not. Because he gets tired if he flies while he's fighting.
Well, for the moment, Corvine,
Yes.
we're going to shift over to you for a moment.
Have I flown over to the castle?
Yes, you are at the castle. It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
The explosion was also beautiful.
It was. and gave you an amazing updraft. It was fantastic.
Remember, cool guys don't look at explosions.
Yeah, school does don't look at explosions.
So, you're up there. Now where are you going? What you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna do something that's probably dumb. I knock on the glass.
Oh no. Sai-Hong hides behind you.
Can I hear that from here?
How loudly are you knocking?
Loudly enough,
No,
probably.
you have ridiculous. Yeah, you hear rapping on glass from down the way.
Yeah, there's a straight path, so she could probably hear it
From-
just enough to turn.
Corbine's immediately going to get a message. Keep it down!
Well, it's outside of your. Probably safe to conjecture that, but point is, you hear rapping on glass down the way.
I mean, from the
She's,
outside, you should be
she's
able to-
assuming where Corbine is.
Well, though
Based
from
on
the
the-
outside, it should be illuminated by moonlight, right? Or even early daylight, since we've been here a while.
I suppose that's fair enough. Somewhat
So-
illuminated, so.
That is
She should be able to see me through the door then.
this is the
No,
east side of the
she's-
house after all.
Either way, she's assuming where she is based on the origin of the sound.
Not important. What's important is you've knocked and the figure has turned to look at the glass, but does nothing else.
Who are you?
Well then.
So I see this as an opportunity.
Corbine, make an insight check. Yes, insight check.
Okay.
Interestingly, I just noticed Corvine can't actually see it.
OC, can I have permission to act while he's acting?
Yes.
Because what he is doing gave me an amazing idea.
Every time I have an interaction around this thing.
So my stealth check earlier was so I could begin disarming this trap
All right.
without being noticed. And
Okay.
this is only going to help me even more.
You'll need me make an Arcana check to disable.
So you want me to disable with Arcana?
Yes.
Yes, because it's a curse, so
Yes,
it
it's
really
a
can't
magic
be a
trap.
mundane trap.
That's fair enough.
The red ones are mundane, the teal ones are arcane.
All right, it's sufficient. You managed to find the trigger, which appears to be something. It appears to be a combination of pressure on the floor and something that sort of knows that when you move in, it activates. So essentially, by disabling both of those, it's now gone. Go ahead and get rid of that.
All right.
There we go.
But yes, I could.
Okay. The glass is too thick. Your voice is. But you can tell, you can feel the gaze of something upon you. Something very clearly is, even though you can't see it, you can tell it's looking right at you.
Okay.
And apparently, you sort of sense building excitement on the other side of the glass.
You've got the shivers. The gibblies.
Sai's going to hide in this room and message. They knew we were coming. Did you think about this? So, they had this set up. Whatever this is. Think about that.
Corvin nods, and then she's gonna walk around.
She can't see the nod, but you still have one response.
It's a message nod.
Sure.
She just says nod.
Your response, nod. All right.
She says I nodded.
So she walks to the edge of the bear traps and then asks the same question. Who are you?
Wasn't it? What are you?
Who?
Oh, very good then.
Also, OC room.
Asking what's.
You need to step
Actually,
one
double
more-
rooms.
You need to step one more square to be able to see it.
Yes, but those are all the bear traps.
It's been sprung.
Yes, but the ground is covered in bear traps.
Well, it's not like there's thousands of them. There's just a couple ones here, and then they all sprung. The trap is hard. AK, you can step forward, and there's no danger to you, unless you specifically want to not step forward. In which case, that's
I don't want to step forward.
All right, fair enough. Who are you? That was the question. All right.
Okay. Probably something important in there.
I am one seeing the truth and knows what is. And I am here.
Sorry, you're cutting out a lot.
Yeah, a
Just
whole lot.
freaking grab it! All right, let me if I move this closer to my mouth.
Watch your profanity.
You really need to change the settings on your microphone.
I don't know what to do. I've used different microphones and I still have cutting out problems.
You're changing your microphones, but are you changing your settings in Discord?
I mean, I'm telling you to use different microphones. I don't know what other settings
No,
to fiddle with.
your settings.
What other sort of
I'll
settings
yell
to
at you about that later.
Anyway, the important part is to finish this. Look, oh god.
I am one who the truth. Who
Just say it
knows?
normally. We can't hear you. You're cutting out too much.
Oh, for crying out!
I hear him just fine. He's just pausing.
No.
One who knows the truth.
Fine.
Something.
One who knows the truth. One who has seen what is to come. And I am here to teach.
To teach.
The way
Go on.
I keep saying I'm currently weeping internally that I can't actually RP this because apparently Discord doesn't like it when I RP.
It's reminding you that you said at the very beginning you do voices.
No, I can't do accents. I'm not gonna sit here and try and impersonate a Norwegian accent with every NPC who comes across because that would
Okay.
just be. Anyways, there is but one way to survive what is, and that is to become part of it.
So I will invisibly tense up.
What if I pick a third option?
There is no third option.
I believe there is.
There is only kill and be killed.
No, there's not.
You don't understand what is coming. You don't know what it is. If you knew, you would understand.
Is it the Predators?
Yes. Oh,
Then
yes.
No, and I understand.
No.
I just won't accept it.
No, you don't understand. Not like I do. Not like we do.
So I forget, what's the name of the thing that everybody was afraid of in the other ruins?
I think I wrote that down.
Are you referring to Ansev?
Yes. Are you Ensiv?
Oh, no. I have little to do. I am part of something greater. Though the allies of Ansev suit our purposes nicely.
Hmm.
But so, what is your goal anyway?
To save Foenum, of course.
Save it from the prey?
To save it from being hunted. How can you be hunted when you're the hunter?
Wait, that's your plan? Seriously? So you want to make the ungulates into predators so that the predators have competition.
Are you not worried about what will happen when they come? There is only one way to ensure our safety, and that is to become part of them.
That doesn't even make sense. You do realize that predators need to eat, right? Regardless if you become part of them or not, food must still be shared. Blood must still flow.
And that's why we exist, to feed the strong.
This, I'm done. This conversation will lead nowhere.
If you could join, it will lead to your salvation. Come. Be fused with what is to come. Join their ranks.
You think that I need to join your little cult?
All the ungulates who wish to pray. Yes. Unless you'd like to be hunted.
I prefer no one is hunted.
You cannot stop what is to come. No one can stop what is to come.
You put this curse on yourselves. This
You call it a
hunger.
curse. You call it a curse out of ignorance.
No,
We don't
I know.
understand.
I call it a curse out of enlightenment. I know exactly what it's like.
No prey can possibly understand this power. No prey
I
can ever
am
understand.
not a prey.
You can't see it, but he tilts his head slightly in curiosity. That's impossible. You are You are prey.
She pulls her cloak to the side slightly and shows a win.
Well, you can't see his reaction. But,
I'm assuming his voice shows something about this.
you hear, there's a slight shift in the energy of the sense. And not like some sort of like arcane shift, just more like a, when you like when you're with a group of people and there's like a shift of the energy in the air when
There's a shock.
it kind of it's not so much a shock, just more of like a bit of a surprise, and then wait, are you already one of our order?
No. And that's exactly how I know that you are ignorant and not understanding the situation.
No, you can't be. Are you a predator?
She nods. And then realizing that she can't see him, yes.
I know that, but the seal, it is not broken yet. But how is this possible?
That's where my knowledge ends.
Are you going up the stairs, Sai?
Yep.
Then it is time to move you.
We.
I'll be right with you again. Just a hot.
Yeah, you're just showing what the roof looks like, more or less.
Pretty much. There's not actual smoke coming out of the chimney, obviously. That's just part of how the tile set works.
Well, how do you know that? What if they've got a fire?
I'm the DM. I'm pretty sure I know.
Nah.
I mean, unless something really weird's going on. Fairly
That's what Dandy's been doing. He's been
stoking the fire.
Yeah.
Dandy.
Well, Dandy, I had to replace his sprite because it mysteriously disappeared.
Have you been
So
lighting?
for all I know, that could be correct.
Sprite disappeared.
I don't know. I just replaced it with a new one.
Yeah, so you see how we stopped it with a fight in that room? He actually threw both the reindeer in the chimney and let them.
Oh no.
Gotcha. Right. Sorry. Yes. The seal, but it's not broken yet. Or you said that's where my knowledge ends.
Yes.
And why do you stand against me? Your place is to be on the top, to rule with fear and hunger. Why are you standing in opposition to me?
Because that is not how things should be.
Things should be. It's the natural order of things. To defy your nature is to defy your nature is to defy what you are. You're defying what should be. You are the unnatural one.
Civilizations are unnatural. To be civilized is to work against your nature.
But don't you feel the hunger? Don't you feel the desire to eat and to feed? Like I say, you can keep exploring the ceiling if you want.
Woo.
Sometimes.
I'll just need to. Yeah, I'll need you to move sort of tile by tile wherever. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
Sometimes. But I control it.
But you must feel so hungry.
Eh,
Sorry, you noticed not a trap, but you do notice. There we go. That a section of the roof appears to be particularly weak and worn from the weather. AK, if you step on, AK, if you step on that, you're falling through.
So
Directly
the-
onto skeleton man.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Pokemon Gen 3, anyone?
Why don't you drop a roof on this guy?
Dynamic entry.
No, I was just thinking drop the whole roof on him.
That is technically, I mean, you could do that. It is physically possible, I think. Anyways,
Teach Range's perfect goal.
if you will not accept your nature for what you are and continue to defy nature itself, I suppose you have become weak. Although to say that about a predator is... There's something so wrong in it. It appears you are nothing more than an abomination.
Isn't that ironic? Those who accept me are normal, and then those who call me abominations are worshipping predators themselves. It's the opposite of what I expected, actually.
Do you mean to tell me that prey accept you as one of their own?
Yes.
Preposterous. That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't have to.
Then you are broken. And I must fix you. He takes a
Like-
step forward.
Okay, Corvine readies her rapier. Just because I don't go through murdering does not mean I don't know how to use a weapon.
You will die this day, abomination, and I shall see. And as he takes another step forward, you see the hood sort of expand outward, somewhat horizontally, and then you see lines seep across it as it folds in upon itself, and his face comes out elongated, and the cloak turns into what appears to be scales, and his head lengthens and flattens until his head resembles, well, you would recognize it as the head of a cobra.
They were in the book. Trust me. Yeah.
Danger noodle.
A no
The rest of the body remains remains an ungulate shape, but the head seems to have changed to a black darkness with this horrible head with burning red eyes. And we're gonna go ahead and gonna stop there, because when we pick up, we will have 2 combats to hop into.
Again.
Can I at least get my roll?
Of course. Go right ahead.
I said the right side, and you haven't said what you want me to roll for it.
Perception. I meant to. When I
Just,
said
just
you,
perception.
yeah, I said the half if you went to perception. The intention was to tell you which skill to use. Admittedly, it was a little vague. I probably could have specified that, but go ahead and roll perception.
So yeah, maybe we should continue with Sai. Explain the roof.
I mean, it has been a fair bit of time. You know what? Why don't we go ahead and because exploring the roof isn't going to take a lot of time. Why don't we finish up the roof and then we'll call it session? Is everybody okay with this?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Okie dokie. Although I will admit,
Is that the only other one she discovers?
on this half of the roof, yes. And when I say this half of the roof, I'm referring to like
Most visible.
that or
Yeah.
the other side.
Well, because this is the one she looked at, she's going to trot down this way and see what's over there.
All right. Since you guys made a decent case with the whole moonlight thing,
Well, yeah, especially since it's more of early morning rather than late night at this point.
it's probably what's it called right before the sunrise?
Cool.
Dusk? No, twilight. No.
Twilight? Maybe Twilight? Oh.
Pretty sure
Yeah,
it's
twilight.
dusk. Is it twilight? Yeah, whatever.
Well, twilight just means half light, so that might refer to either. I'm not
Wow.
sure.
Okay, trap perception again. She's going to be doing this a lot.
Yep. All right. Whatever.
As opposed to sunset.
So she's not going to double check if she finds anything.
No, you don't see anything at the moment.
I'm guessing there's either gonna be like no
He
one
wants
here
me to
up
move
here
one at
or,
a
like,
time, so
2 more people.
I'm still looking for a word, but pre-dawn is a thing.
You go ahead and roll another perception check. Since you were on the lower
You want
half, now
to-
you're on the upper half.
oh,
Yeah, he wants you to move one tile at a time because there's traps essentially.
Yeah, I need to see if you accidentally step on a
So I don't think
I was rolling perception and not investigation, where I should have got extra 1 in those rolls.
Oh, fine. Go ahead and roll for investigation.
No, that's just +1 to the rolls.
So
Well,
12.
you see everything looks pretty safe and secure right now.
Oh no. Just don't mess up. Otherwise you're gonna fall into the combat.
Is this a roof here?
Oh, it appears that the roof goes up a little bit higher.
There's a roof on the roof.
Kind of, yeah.
Dang it, roof.
Always roof.
Oh, right. I need to reveal, don't I?
Yeah, kind of.
That's the thing. It's my job.
Chop.
After she's done exploring the roof, just make the roof also visible. Just because. That'd be neat. Unless there's something up there.
Let's see, go for the obligatory check.
All right. To go to the right layer. There we go.
Frankly, I don't know how I avoided all those mines so far.
Yeah. You almost stepped on that one. Like I was sitting there like holding my breath. Like sidestepped it. I was like, oh.
Oh wow, there are some that are actually that big.
Yes, now that you've walked past it, you realize
Oh my gosh!
You almost stepped into a giant like fault. You're like, oh, that. Woo! You were seriously one square off. Hilarious. Like you moved from here to here.
My word.
Oh, you can't see that because okay, you moved from here to here.
Thank you, diagonal movements. Carefully avoiding that.
Oh, hey, there's a staircase.
Yeah, a convenient staircase.
Do investigation. Maybe the stairs are broken.
Yeah. Gee. I wonder what's in front of me.
It appears to be more a raised roof, and then on top of it is almost kind of like a platform with tiling around it.
But nothing suspicious at all.
And no, like, damaged.
I did just kind of math.
I'm sorry. I'll tell you more information once you step forward. Right now, the stairs seem okay. The stairs seem safe. Since we are here, go ahead and do that to there. I mean, since we're here, why not, right?
Might as well.
Oh, especially since she's about to get up and then just look over everything at once.
She sees the world.
I can see my house from here.
Oh, wait, I don't have a house.
Oh, that's right, because you're a murderer.
What?
I mean,
Wait, what?
Thing.
What?
there's a blade up here.
Oh no.
Hang on, inside voice. But.
Yeah, there appears to be a blade stuck into the roof.
Well then.
Just gonna double check traps. Okay. Just double checking the traps and
Okay. I did a 7-sided strike. Fine.
There are no traps. It's just a sword stuck in a wood roof for some reason.
So, if this is
you
this
can
higher
find out
elevation?
The bottom part of it meets the walkway that you're on. So it's almost like a small.
Okay, so I can just step up it.
It's a slope.
She is going to step up.
I guess it would technically count as like difficult terrain if this was an encounter, but
And
It takes you slightly longer.
I found Excalibur, guys.
the sword in the manor.
Sorry, I can't pull it up.
It can't be
Yeah.
consecrated because Baigong didn't sense it.
She is going to. Actually, first she wants to check and see if there's anything magical about the sword.
Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. Do. You got another crit. Monster, you.
What, are you just gonna show all the pink areas?
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
You got 2 crits in a row. What do you want me to do?
I mean, I went back to my monk days and channeled my inner self.
By the way, real quick, I just want to draw your attention to something. So over here, right? You went from dink. It's almost like you knew it was there. It's hilarious. Like, oh gosh.
I promise you didn't accidentally reveal it.
You really didn't accidentally.
I know.
Do it.
Again, I have another window open so I can see it from a player's perspective, so I know exactly what I'm revealing. I just find that
That's the
wow,
pink area.
you fool!
Oh, there goes Saya, guys. She's falling down now.
Also,
No.
there goes Corvine, Saihong, and what's his face.
Yes, they get crushed by the entire roof collapsing.
So, what do you say? Oh yes, you're checking. to see if
She
it's
was
magical,
checking
right?
to see if it was magical.
Yes, you do detect. You do get the feeling that this thing is magical. If no other reason, the fact that while the rest of the building appears to be, in pretty dilapidated condition, this blade looks almost like it was fresh off the forge. And most of the time, non-magical equipment doesn't stay fresh like that.
Huh.
It's a shame none of us just
She's going
flew
to
up here before even going inside.
take the sword and
It's a shame none of us can identify.
That
put it
too.
away for now.
Next time we see Vesper, I will learn how.
Because she has an idea with her what to do with it if she finds it useful.
As you grasp the blade, or as you retrieve it,
Hmm.
you feel a powerful surge of magic through you, into you, and into your. And it fills
Into
you.
your
With,
maho.
it fills you with incredible, like an intense high. Like you suddenly feel incredibly powerful, almost like you could take on the world.
Oh no, it's enchanted with drugs.
And it's almost a euphoric feeling that quite suddenly turns black and bitter and sour. And quite suddenly you find yourself, this blade is a part of you. This blade is the best thing
This
that you
thing.
have. This blade
This
might
thing.
be precious to you.
It's this thing.
Oh no.
But can you use Dex with it?
You have picked up the Blade of Vengeance.
Yep, it's this thing.
But can you use Dex with it? If not, it's trash.
It
I mean, it's probably better for
You're-
us.
your preferred weapon is a rapier, correct?
Preferred weapon is simple weapons, martial weapons.
But I mean, Sae's like her
Oh,
favorite.
her preferred weapon itself, yes.
Okay. As you grasp it, of course,
Well,
it
actually, no, not martial weapons. Yeah.
It shapes itself quite gladly to be a perfect rapier in every way.
How accommodating of it.
I swear I'm naming this the perfect rapier.
As far as you're concerned, that's what it is.
I mean, yeah.
And on that note, we'll go ahead and end it.
Oh dear.
Oh
This
dear.
can only go well.
Oh yes.
I
So
never
will go ahead and end it.
Finally get the player out of character.
I didn't intend for you to get the Blade of Vengeance. Well, I didn't intend for anyone specific. I just put it there. And then I saw that Saya went up to the roof like, oh, this will be fun.